Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiance Netta for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is everything that we will be shipping out tomorrow, Friday morning. So yeah, the first thing that sold was a lot of 3 The Wizard of Ad books. These ones are kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's The Wizard of Ad, Secret Formulas, and Magical Worlds. At first, I thought these were like some kind of like fantasy books, so they're just like business marketing advice books. But yeah, someone else appreciates them. These sold for $13.79 plus shipping. Everything's going to be plus shipping, so I'll just save us time by saying it right now. All right, moving along, we have a TSR. What is this? World Chronicles of Birthright Consepicatus? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I probably butchered it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like an advertisement or a poster type of thing for TSR, which has done Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, this folds out, has a lot of cool things. There's like a product table. I think it lays out like when different products came out and which ones are connected. So yeah, we sold something else that was Birthright yesterday. So there must have been some movement or someone talked about it or something to get people to buy a bunch of this stuff. This sold for $28.80. All right, next up is something really cool. This right here, I can't unfurl it because it's in good condition, so I don't really want to mess with it too much. There's a little bend right here. This is the Lord of the Rings, the full map, like the world, the Shire, and everything else. I forget, yeah, it's just the Middle Earth right there. So yeah, this is 36 inches by 24. Lord of the Rings is really cool. People love it. The Rings of Power is coming season 2, so people are probably hyped about it. But yeah, this sold for $22.40. So yeah, that one makes me happy. It's a cool one. I love Lord of the Rings, and so does Netta. All right, next up, you want this? There you go. All right, next up is some Marvel cards. We got a bunch of Marvel cards like a couple weeks ago. They are still selling. This right here is a lot of 36. These are Marvel 1995 Marvel Fleer metal cards. So I guess they're just like base cards. They have like the metal on the bottom. They're all shiny. There's 36 of them. These sold for $24 for the full lot. So yeah, those Marvel cards were like a huge boon of like a windfall of money from all of them. So it was fun to list them all and have most of them go. All right, next up is a really interesting one. I listed this kind of recently as well. These are a lot of 211 Wooden Tree board game meeple pieces. That's it. There's a bunch of greens, reds, yellow. I don't know what game these go for, but I couldn't pass up on these. You know, they're all the same type. Someone's going to use them for like a board game, maybe for what they're for, or like a craft project or designing their own board game. I have no idea, but yeah, 211 of them sold for $19.99. So yeah, we run across board game pieces all the time. Even if I can't identify them, I still list them. All right, next up is a lot of 3 Alpinestars Motocross decal stickers. These are pretty cool. There used to be someone, here, let me make sure that this one's not getting too bent in here. Just realized it might have been getting bent. These we got from someone that used to sell stuff from storage auctions they bought. They don't do it anymore. Which is kind of sad because they had a lot of cool stuff that they didn't care about. They mostly got cars. They cared about like big pieces, and all the small stuff they didn't. These are decal stickers. It's like one black one white one, and then like one like black and green one. I have a couple extras in there. I'm gonna have to like redo a new listing because I had a listing where it was one of each color, and then I kept doing sell similar whenever a set of 3 would sell, but now that's gonna be the last black one. So yeah, those sold for $9.72 so for some motocross decals, which is pretty cool. And then I'll be able to like do a listing for the white one and the other black one that I have left, or the black green one. All right, next up is something really cool as well. Yeah, these are gonna be 2 different, this is a combo order. These are gonna be some vintage Hot Topic items. So this is like a wristband or a bracelet right here. So yeah, this is going to snap on. I think this actually might be like legit genuine leather that they made back in the day. So yeah, this is vintage. I'm not sure what the individual price was, but they paid $51.98 for the set of items. This right here is also a really funny, interesting one. This is like a silver necklace. It has like red openings here where like the actual neck tie piece is. And then there's gonna be like this double crescent moon like pendant. I actually had one of these when I was in middle school. I don't know if mine was red. It might have been like black or blue. It reminded me of the Night Elf symbol from Norker 3, which is why I got it. So I had a bunch of edgy Hot Topic stuff back in the day for like a brief period of time, like a phase. So yeah, it's really cool to see this. And then this sold recently. We got these 2 items from the people that we've been buying stuff that they're moving out a lot of stuff from their storage units a couple away from ours. So yeah, I've been buying like little boxes of bits and pieces that they don't care about. So yeah, got $51.98 for the pair of 2 vintage Hot Topic items, which is pretty cool. My brothers, if they're watching, they probably remember they used to also have a lot of Hot Topic like bracelets, necklaces. All right, moving along, we have a lot of 19 Munchkin promo bookmark, promo cards, this bigger card for like Munchkin Dungeons or something like that. So yeah, this is a lot of 19. I have a lot of individual Munchkin cards, but then I happened to just make a lot of lots when I was listing a lot of the individuals just in case, you know. And then this is a repeat buyer. They paid $24 for all of these. So yeah, I have a lot of Munchkin promos. This is a really cool fantasy game. People love this, and people love to get all the extra promos. There's a ton of like different promos and content out there for that game. All right, next up is a lot of 4 books. I don't know anything about them, but when I saw that they were all within the same like volume 1 through 4 for Dark Lore right here, looks like probably some kind of fantasy novel. These aren't hardcover, but they are like pretty good material, very good condition. These sold for $38.39 for the set of 4. That was probably part of like the place where we get like a bunch of books from. All right, next up is an empty box for Magic the Gathering Phyrexia, New Phyrexia, the set right here. This is Fat Pack when they call them Fat Packs and not bundles. There's no cards in this, but yeah, I'll pick up the older sets because I know the set's older. I'm going to say New Phyrexia is probably I'm just taking a guess right now, like 2007, 2008, maybe earlier than that. But yeah, this empty Fat Pack box sold for $12.15. People can use it to store their cards, and it's like a cool display item. All right, moving along is a combo order. It's going to be like 2 different trucks, or they're, what do they call them? Like hatches or whatever, like to the haulers. All right, this is Federal Express, the back end of that right there. It's pretty good quality. I think we got these from the auction that we spent $600 for a bunch of stuff. I'm not 100% sure on these, but I think these were from the auction. $13 for this one, and this one is Overnight Hauler. This one sold for $13 as well. There's even like marks on the top, and I took pictures and noted it in the description. So yeah, it's cool. We don't know too much about like trucks and Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, but we do find them cheap, and then we do make money from them. So you don't have to be like an expert on something to make money on it. All right, next up is a cool Revell tank kit right here. This is, don't forget I had to label it the storage unit. Let me take my note off there. Yeah, the box is pretty beat up. These are, let's see, what are they? Wiesel to Loflaces. I don't know I think they might be German or something like that. But yeah, it has all the sprues in there. It just is like badly damaged box. Yeah, so this is new open box. This is $51 for this. So yeah, we love to get miniature like kits, even incompletes. We haven't found a lot in a bit, but yeah, this is from the past. So yeah, there you go. It's awesome. All right, next up, more Marvel cards. A lot of 7 right here. These are 1994 Marvel Masterpiece Power Blast cards. They must have been like a mini series within this. So yeah, there's 7 different characters. I just put them all together because they all said Marvel Masterpiece Power Blast. So yeah, these ones sold for $12. All right, moving along, we have 3 miniature Lord of the Rings Combat Hex miniatures. When I saw these, I didn't fully know the name of the game, but I remember when I was a kid, I actually got the starter set. So these are not the Games Workshop game, but I forget which company made them. But yeah, they're on like little hex bases or whatever. But I think someone took them off the hex bases and then glued them onto some circular miniature bases. So they're kind of just like they could use them 3 Lord of the Rings figures for an RPG, or they just like them. They're pretty cool. Like they're decent quality for back in the day. But yeah, these sold for $10.80. Even one of these needs to be re-glued on the base. So like even with some damage, or like damage in quotations, they just need to re-glue it on the base. $10.80. Yeah, I think people are hyped about Lord of the Rings, either for like, they're just thinking about it because the Rings of Power Season 2 is coming out, or also Lord of the Rings is always popular. All right, going along to the next item, a lot of 172 over there board game component pieces. So yeah, these are cool little like chits with like black and white different like walls, symbols. I don't know if this was like a military game. I think I just like looked them up when I got these pieces. But yeah, we get a lot of board game bits and pieces. This is a repeat buyer, so they probably knew what they go towards. This sold for $20. Next up, we have some more board game chit tokens right here. These ones are going to be cool little blank pieces in general. So someone's going to be able to customize their own like little infantry, ships, planes, or tanks, or they're missing pieces to their game. Cause like you get a lot of board games that come with like this is like 100 or so just pieces right here. There's going to be like 4 to 6 of these sheets or something in here. So yeah, these are counter sheets. They say 1971 Simulations Publications. So yeah, someone's going to use these. These kind of look like junk from afar, but I know people can always use replacement pieces or custom ones. This sold for $20.79. Yeah, another repeat buyer, which is fantastic. All right, moving along. Another thing we got from the people that were going through their storage unit, selling a lot of stuff that they have to like get it all done by Sunday. This is a Sharp PC 1500 Pocket Computer Software Library, Sharp, Calc, CE 507A manual. This is from 1983. I just put all those keywords. It was in good shape. Yeah, I think it goes to some, like, people were actually selling this small little computer for a lot of money. No one had this. The manual sold for $21.99 basically in a day, so maybe I could have gotten more for it. But yeah, this was something that was like in their trash pile, and yeah, I probably paid like 50 cents or $1 for it. But yeah, $21.99. It's really cool to sell like something like that, and someone appreciates it. All right, next up is a lot of 324 Knight Models Batman miniature game tokens. I can't fully picture this, but yeah, it's going to be a Batman miniature game, kind of like a board game miniature game, I think. These are just a bunch of cardboard tokens for it that have different stats or symbols or status symbols for people, or numbers, or yeah, maybe points. Who knows? There's a bunch of different images. So yeah, there's 324 of them. These sold for $17. So yeah, we always do well with tokens for the games without even having the full game. I put like a lot of effort into that listing. I actually laid out all the tokens. So yeah, sometimes I put a bit too much effort. It probably took like 15, 20 minutes, but I think it was worth it, you know, for $17. All right, next up is a lot of 3/4 inch red, white, blue, so American colors, little poker chips, right? Little tokens you can use to bid on stuff. They're tiny. It was 3 bags of them. This sold for just $6. I think I took a lower offer on this. I was like, oh, okay. We were going back and forth within like 50 cents in offers, but yeah, $6 is fine for like some unlabeled small little poker chips. All right, next up is something that Annetta likes to grab. This is like a jewelry box. This is like a wooden one. This has a little red velvet drawers. So yeah, this is like a nice little, cute little desk for jewelry or other, whatever they're going to use it for. But yeah, this sold for $15. Yeah, I think she got this at like Goodwill or something like that. She's grabbed a bunch of these. We've sold most of them. They do take up a lot of space, so I personally don't like it when they're like the bigger ones. But yeah, we do sell them. All right, next up is a lot of 67 War Machine blue acrylic tokens. So yeah, these aren't like the official ones, but they're still nice. They're acrylic. They have like a soft little, like, not like a leather, but like a little felt on it. So when they're on the table, they don't move around too much. But yeah, when I saw these, I knew what they were. I knew that, I can't think of the brand right now, but if I thought hard enough, long enough, not during the video, I'd be able to remember what brand made these tokens. But yeah, for War Machine, $15 for a pack of 67. They're blue, so they're probably going to be used towards the Signar faction. All right, next up, Pokemon Binder. Everyone knows Pokemon. Yeah, these binders do pretty well. They are Ultra Pro. This just has a lot of the energy of different types. Yeah, the binder basically looks like used once, or maybe just for like a handful of rare cards, and then the person just traded in their cards and then got rid of the binders. So yeah, this sold for $11.99. There you go. Yeah, these sell. They usually, I think, are like MSRP 20 to 30. So yeah, people will love to get, like, basically, this is basically almost brand new in my head. Like, there's no scuffs inside of the pages where you put the card. So it's good. It's a good binder. All right, and then the last thing we were shipping out, another set of 5 Marvel cards. So yeah, I'm really happy about the Marvel cards. 1995 Fleer Ultra X-Men Gold Hunter Stalkers cards. I think the Hunter Stalkers, you can get like 9 of them. It's like a mini series within the set. And then the gold are going to be more popular or more rare than the silver. I think it's like silver, gold, and bronze. I'm not 100% sure if the mini series have bronze, but I know like those more expensive cards I sold do have a bronze. So yeah, these little pack of 5 sold for $12. Yeah, so that's everything. This was finally like an up and up for us for eBay. There's also one other thing that sold while we were coming back from getting the items. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you're going to have any fun on the weekend, or if you're going to be doing anything interesting. I have like a bunch of stuff to list and organize here, and then also at the storage unit. And then there's going to be like some board games we're going to play. I kind of have stuff over here, or else I would pull them out and show. And then, oh, Annetta did pick me up a couple of expansions for Arkham Horror. So we have the 3rd and final campaign in this game. Which one? Oh, yeah. Well, it's my birthday's coming up, and my birthday's not here yet. But yeah, she got me a bunch of board games for my birthday. So yeah, we're also going to play like a couple days of them. But we also have stuff to do on the weekend. So it's not now, but it's coming up soon. But yeah, expansions. We have to finish the 3rd and final campaign in this, or like the scenario. Then we have like 2 other packs to do. And I think there's like one other bigger box coming. But yeah. All right, everyone. I hope you have a good weekend coming up. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.